Welcome back everyone to the Inquisitive Pine, and today we are out here in the Cerulean Hills where we are going to look for a missing lady, and I believe she will be down in that direction somewhere. Maybe I should get some practice with the crossbow, so I prepare that. Between episodes I did manage to get the conjure crossbow bolts, so I won't have to worry about running out of those. I do recall, well, I may have that little problem here. Oh, hello. Oh boy. Nice now that I have a crossbow here, though there are probably some situations where I'll switch back and forth in weapons. I do have 3 weapon choices up here, and I did add another bar finally. Yeah, that's nice and working. This is a level 3 wilderness area, so it shouldn't be a case of me overpowering things that are way below my level or anything like this. Yeah. Okay, it's finally working, because I've always had trouble working with. Now, of course, at higher levels, it probably should become a little bit tougher on there. But I'm at least doing at level stuff.
Rotted wood overgrown with several vines now resides where a majestic vineyard once stood. A paper label on the ground reads, Vintage, 978 YK.
Now, unfortunately,
This caravan has been looted and ripped to pieces. Judging from the debris, this happened quite recently.
now I'm not exactly sure what YK stands for, unfortunately. Year of... I will assume year of something, whatever the K stands for, I don't know. Year of the King. Year of Corfire. Oh. Ooh. And yeah, not exactly sure what YK stands for. I'm sure someone who is well versed in the history of
The
Storm.
ancient white marble ruins are all that remains of the once great temple to Araway, goddess of agriculture. Offerings from desperate farmers are still left, and from the looks of the land here, rewarded.
Alright, then we were not going to touch with it if the goddess of agriculture is making it sacred or something like this, but there was no rare there, and that's what I was checking there. Yeah, an opportunity to test out the crossbow, but I have to say that if I do get up close and personal, I should change this. Now, I did lock this so I don't have any more oopsies as I had in the last episode. But I think I need to go into here and run the dungeon that I was
The
hoping to run
road
today.
continues east into territory controlled by hostile Gruul tribe orcs.
Then let's find these Gruul tribe orcs. There we go. Let's, might as well throw in a little bit of preparation here as we head down. How am I doing for power? Ooh,
Orcs patrol the road ahead. The Gruul tribe outpost that holds the captives must be nearby.
I really should have used that shrine near the offering area. So I suspect some of the loss that I have here was from what I just did. So I have to be a little bit more careful about it because I do want to make sure I have some parish at level 10. Obviously, that means some people have already made it to level 10 if people are perishing at that level. I guess that's inevitable. I haven't exactly been going at a blistering pace here. I really should check at mortality to see if any familiar names are on the leaderboard, or if it's all people I've never heard of. Obviously, my name is no longer in contention, because if you have people at level
The
10,
nearby totems are newly built. The Gruul tribe orcs must have taken over this riverbed only recently.
or was I? Oh yes, because I'm sure there are many more than 100 people that are well over my favorite level, and I'm sure there are also people who have already done plenty of Reapers, and maybe even survived doing it, which is the real tricky bit, I'm sure. But I'm sure that's why they have a leaderboard on Reapers, was because to encourage some people to do some real challenging things. And then you have me, people like me, who don't care a bit about Reapers. Because I know what happened if I tried Reaper mode. Well, I suppose if I were in a party with Liz, I might have some hope of surviving, but I have enough trouble and hard. I could just imagine me trying Reaper. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, full plate of move silently? Oh boy, that is. Uh, that's to offset the penalty a little bit, I guess, for using move silently in plate armor. Not that I know too many rogues that wear plate armor.
The
Drones and
Gruul
fight.
tribe has transformed the two islands in the center of the river into a fortress. The orcs must be holding the captives at the very heart of the complex.
I can't remember if there are any rules concerning using stealth skills and stuff like that with in there. I know that there are some, of course, the penalty for, let's see what we've got here. Just out of curious, what is the penalty? Armor check penalty -5. So obviously there's a -5 to stealth.
Somewhere atop the smaller island, a deep orc voice barks orders. It must be the orc commander directing his troops.
Yeah. So I try to think, is there anything other than the, there you go. If there's anything other than the -5, if there are any other penalties for wearing heavy armor with the rogue. I mean, obviously, if you're a pure rogue, you probably don't have the armor proficiency, which will, I think, doubles the penalties or something weird like that, which would make it even worse. But still, stealth and move silent plate armor. Oh boy, that sounds like an unlikely combo if I've ever heard it. But as Dracula puts it, random loot is random. I know that's a bit redundant in saying it, but yeah. I think I'm finally figuring out how to use this. Well, of course, I should. So, knowing when to switch to the mace is a pretty good idea, too. Anyway, I need to gauge how well the mace I have works in
A
here.
crumpled figure lies inside a nearby cell. It must be one of the captives.
Yeah, let me clear out this area first before I start going around releasing captives. Hmm. It looks like the crossbow is being pretty effective, though. The nice turning them into ice effect is really useful there. Good. Smash, 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 and more smash. And I was complaining about earlier about needing a little bit of rest, so might as well take that now. Apparently the orcs do not like people resting in their locations. Well, that was rude! Rude! I was trying to rest! Some orcs. With the rest complete, we'll just take care of one more
You
orc.
see a captive inside the nearby cell. Judging from the clothes, it must be Lady Asdal.
Okay, got the bonus. Now let's save her ladyship. Hello. Oh, my head! Thank you, stranger, for rescuing me, and I'll run off before finishing off. I'll bring the orcs to me. I'll take care of them. Those orcs will regret the day they decided to kidnap me. Ooh, she's not happy about being kidnapped, apparently. Where were the others? Ah,
The captive lies inside the nearby cell.
oh, what happened? Last thing I remember, orcs attacked the caravan. Lady Hazel, where is she? Alright, we've got two of them. I think there is one more. The bodyguard or something like that.
You freed Lady Asdal and her bodyguards from the orcs.
That is that. So we now have to save Gravnok. Gravnok. Where is he? Ah! Here we are. Are we all ready? Ooh. Now there's a good time to throw in all the buffs. This is it. Party time! Now your turn. Wait, he's tough. Really tough. Fortunately, looks like today I am tougher. Hey, something here takes more than 2 hits to kill. I think she needs to get up.
With Gravnok dead, the Gruul tribe's plan to ransom captives taken from the Cerulean Hills has been ended.
Oh. Alright. Don't ask me why that happened, but alright. Actually, I'm already at finished, so I don't think that'll do any good. Let's see if I have any loot in here. Anything interesting? Ooh, a ring. Lesser fire resistance, lesser cold resistance, resistance +2. There's a theme in that. Ooh. It's a buckler. Damage reduction 3 for both of them. Resonance, well, wait, evil guard? Oh, yuck! Alright, definitely not taking, not, yeah, definitely selling that one. Well, that's it for that, so let's get out of here.
Things look peaceful on the road to Nash's farm, but the hills echo with distant shouts and the barking of dogs.
I've decided at least to show a little bit of this one. Not the whole thing. Because I don't think this is tricky a one. So I figure the final fight will probably be the best thing to show for this one, because that final fight can get a little bit tricky. I only have a couple minutes left for this episode. But the idea, of course, is to clear this place of orcs, and I have to free these dogs, but I need to find some meat for that. Now there are some cured hams that are around here, I believe, or something like that. If you are good with animals, then you should be able to get them this way. I don't think I've ever used that option. Maybe with a druid I have, but outside with a druid, so I can't even remember what happens if you are unsuccessful. Oh, just bash them. Things are a lot easier to bash, I think, with a nice mace. I know, surprise, surprise, surprise. And that's almost something realistic. Alright, there you go. Smoked cured ham. And that's for the dog. You can also buy them at a pub or whatever they call them in this game. Tavern, tavern, that's the word. Let's go grab the dog. And that'll be our first two of the three. Hello. So you can either say diplomacy, intimidate, or bluff. Yeah, if you're great on those skills. And I'm pretty sure I am rather poor in those areas. Such as, right, diplomacy 0, bluff 0, intimidate 3. Yeah. Don't even know how I got that one, but you just feed a cured ham. And that works. Of course, these guys come and try to give you a hard time. And downward. So let's turn the first dog in. I'll just take care of 2 more of those, and I'll meet you over at the boss fight. I have found Nash's farm, and during the optionals, I actually kicked with enough XP to get to level 4. Apparently, I've been earning XP a lot faster than I was expecting, but perhaps I should have really expected it since I did drink that XP elixir. Now, before I turn that, because I think that starts the boss fight and all as soon as I turn that handle. I think I am all ready. Let's even bring out a little spider here. Might as well bring out everything for the boss fight. Then
Angry orc cries bellow from behind the house as the flames go out.
yeah. Uh-uh. Wow. Really ripping them in pieces, aren't I? That cleric's got to go. Definitely has to go. No dashing away from me. He went down faster than the previous boss. These crossbows are good. Yeah? Alright. A lot better than my last...
Orcs will think twice before raiding another farmstead in the Cerulean Hills.
Yeah, most likely. Whew. What do I get here? Unholy falchion of assassinate. Well, at least they go together, even if they are absolutely not appropriate for me. And we've taken care of those orcs. Now, what kind of rewards do I get for completing these quests? I saved your house. I saved your dogs. I think that's a pretty good day. Yeah, you took care of the orcs? Well, now, that's good news. Here, take this. Let's see. Heavy wooden shield. Oh, that's right, because I'm currently carrying a crossbow. Well, that might be useful. Or +2 deflecting full plate of sonic resistance. I'll take that and think about it. Now let's see what I get for saving her ladyship. You freed Lady Odzel? Thank you, thank you. Here, take one of the lady's baubles. I was just keeping it safe for her. Yes, I'm sure she won't mind. I do hope she makes it back home safely. Unholy mace, no. Light wooden shield. Actually, what I should do is have that for comparison. Good. Light wooden shield. Well, actually, that's a pretty good improvement. Favorable. Now, if that were a true feather falling one, that would have obviously taken the cloak. Attack bonus +1, accuracy +2. But I think that shield upgrade is what I want. And that's it for there. Now, what's this thing about leveling? I never did get around to using that barbarian. Oh well. Now let's see what I have. Next level cleric. Check the path. What does it give me? +1 concentration and +1 strength. How appropriate is +1 strength right now? I think wisdom will be a better path to take since I'm using my wisdom bonus for my damage now. So that means going along on my own path for now on, make my own choices, and use wisdom. It's not going to have an immediate effect, but I think in the long run that will be better since strength is less important now than it was in the past. Might as well have that. Anything else? Religious lore represents knowledge of religion. Oh, very well. Yay! That means I'm now at level 4, and that we return next time. It's time for us to head out and fight the Sharn Syndicate when I return for the next episode of The Inquisitive Pine.